All right, 6:44, time for a look at some of the business stories we're following today. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver is joining us now. And Hayley, the fallout between BC and Alberta is continuing, and it could be affecting BC wine companies.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of political backlash, but it's not just politicians that have responded to this. We know that at least one Fort McMurray restaurant has taken to social media to say, hey, if BC is not going to accept Albertan oil, we're not going to sell BC wine. So they have removed this week all BC wines from their list available for consumers to purchase. Now that's one example, but there are other examples too of how this might economically impact BC. Yesterday, Alberta Premier Rachel Notley announced that Alberta will suspend talks to purchase electricity from BC, and those talks could have generated up to $500 million in revenue for BC. So Alberta is taking this very seriously. Prime Minister Trudeau weighed in yesterday that the pipeline will get built. But on the other side of things, we also heard from BC's Premier that he doesn't intend to back down from these regulations or remove them even before they've been approved, because at this point they are just proposed.
All right. And Hayley, for months now, we've been talking about this price fixing scandal surrounding bread coast to coast here in Canada. And I know new documents are now being uncovered showing it's even deeper than we once thought.
That's right. The Competition Bureau is alleging that this is really an industry-wide scheme to fix the price of bread. It's going back to 2001 and could go through up to present day. And it's alleging that Canada Bread and Weston Bakeries, which is part of the Loblaws family of companies, fixed the price of bread up to 15 times, raising the price that they're going to sell their bread to retailers by 7 cents each time. They then allegedly colluded with grocers like Walmart Canada, Sobeys, Loblaws, and others, who then increased the amount they sell their bread to consumers by 10 cents. Now, it seems like just a couple pennies, but if we're talking about a decade and a half, that's an increase of $1.50 directly to consumers. And it's also worth noting that Canada Bread and Weston Bakeries account for more than 2/3 of all commercial bread baked here in Canada. So it's wide-reaching. I know, wide-reaching. None of these have been proven in court. However, they are indictable offenses. And one quick thing I do want to mention, because I think consumers might be a little bit frustrated by this, because George Weston, the parent company of Loblaws, and Loblaws came forward with this information, they reportedly are going to receive immunity from any indictments that come as a result of this. So that's something consumers might be a bit frustrated, because they were quite a key player in this scheme, allegedly.
I bet. All right. Hayley Woodin with Business in Vancouver joining us this morning. Hayley, thank you so much.
Thank you.